I was sent this product at no cost for the purpose of this review, so let's take this thing out of the box and check it out. So this is what you're going to find in the box. So this is the 1/2 horsepower sump pump, but you're going to find the pump, you're going to find the manual, and then these are 2 adapters that allow you to thread in different hose sizes, and this one looks like it goes to like a water hose fitting, so that way you can use a water hose to pump out whatever it is you're pumping. And these pumps are just so useful to have around. There's probably a million different ways you can use a sump pump. But basically, anytime you need to get water from one place to another, draining a pool, draining your basement, moving water out of a pond, pumping water in a pond, just anytime you really need to move some water from one location to another, these pumps are useful and they're really good at doing that. They have floats on them, so they can automatically turn on and off based upon the water level. And since they're sump pumps, they're fully submersible, so you basically, just don't get the plug in the water, and you just set that thing down in the water, turn it on, let it do its job. So let's go ahead and test this thing out in our swimming pool. All right, so here's a basic example of the float switch. This pump right now is actually plugged in and turned on, but since the float is not up and down, it's not straight up, it's turned off. The float switch makes it where when the water level gets low enough, it basically turns off the pump so it doesn't run dry. Now, as soon as I put this in a little bit deeper water and that float goes up, it's gonna start pumping out water. So let me move it to maybe the steps. All right, so now I've got it in a little bit deeper part of the pool, and as you can see, the float is now actually floating, which means it's going to turn the switch on, and as soon as I plug this thing in, it's going to start spraying up water. And there it goes. Now that is a lot of water being moved. So that's not just a small little water hose amount, even though it does have a water hose adapter. That right there is moving a massive amount of water. I'm going to turn it off now. And I did that by just unplugging it. But again, if it emptied the water out, it would drain down and the switch would just automatically turn that off. All right, so to give you another idea of how this pump works, I put that water hose adapter fitting that it came with under the sump pump, and I have now hooked up a water hose to this. I'm going to put this in the pool and show you the water that's getting pumped through the hose. All right, so I dropped the pump down into the pool. This is in about 3 feet of water, and I have this water hose hooked up to the end of that. Now, the flow on this, of course, is going to be greatly reduced because of the fact that you're going from a much larger size fitting down to a water hose fitting. But this just gives you an idea on how you could easily drain a tub, a small pool, even a large pool if you wanted to let it run long enough. Anything that you have that you need to move water from one location to another, it comes with pretty much everything you need. Grab yourself a water hose, plug it in, drop it in, you're good to go. All right, well, I hope this review was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.